Whoiskingshawn is live.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. I'm up early. I came out here to do a little 3-mile run, and it was something on my mind for the past couple of days that I just got to get off my chest. I've been seeing a video on TikTok with a lady named Dawn Robinson from the legendary group Envo from the late 80s, early 90s. They sold millions of records. They made millions of dollars. Dawn was kind of the lead singer of Envo. After a while, she went on her own, did her own album, even got into another group. Long story short is that there's a trending video of her talking about she's homeless and she's been living in her car for the past 3 months. She's taking a shower because she got a membership at Planet Fitness, and she takes a shower there and stuff like that and things like that. If you want, you could just look it up on TikTok. Just put Dawn Robinson from Envo. And it was just on my mind while I was running this, thinking about, again, when I'm preaching to y'all and I'm telling y'all, y'all need to start investing in your future, because there's no way a woman like that made millions of dollars, travel the world, plaques all over her wall, to think about 2025, she's homeless. She's been sleeping in her car since it's just crazy, just me even thinking about it. But again, the point of all this is that you got to start investing in your future, man. I mean, this lady, great singer, man. There's no way that she's homeless and sleeping in her car in 2025. But again, you can see the full story. It's not only her, man. There's a lot of people, man. And I'm saying the celebrities now, but this is just for the regular 9-to-5 person as well. I'm just bringing you that you gotta put things in order. You gotta have life insurance. You gotta have health care. You got people out here that have a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car and don't even have a life insurance. It's just mind blowing. There's another story that I was just seeing a while back with Tanisha Arnold from the Martin Lawrence show. And she was showing, man, royalty checks that she get from the Martin Lawrence show for like 70 cents, 80 cents, 60 cents, 50 cents. And it's just sad that a woman like that, again, from a legendary show where she should be, bringing in some great money yearly, is making pennies on royalty checks, from a show that been around for years. And, everybody I know loved the Martin Lawrence show. Another person, Red Fox. Let's talk about Red Fox real quick. Another great, actor, comedian. And I remember years ago, man, Red Fox was doing so bad. I mean, he was doing so bad. They had him on TV where the government was going into his house and taking his stuff to seize it, to go auction it off. And he was begging people to help him out, man. Other friends of his and stuff like that, man. And when I just think about all these different people, man, that was in great position, that didn't have their life in order. And when I say that, meaning that they was making millions of dollars, but they wasn't, investing for their future. So when things slow up and that bulk of money is not coming in anymore, you could fall back on these things, man. Another story, let me bring it to you. I don't got my tripod or my microphone today, man. I just finished running. I just wanted to speak to y'all for a little bit about this. Michael Blackson, he was in was it Next Friday or whatever, and he's another one that went on Instagram, I think about 2 years ago, and he actually showed the check for being in that movie, a royalty check, let me make it clear. And it was for 13 cents, man. And he said he couldn't even afford to cash the check. It would have been more than the amount that he had. I mean, obviously he has money. He had revamped his life, his career right now. So he's doing very well. But a person, again, in these great positions, man, you got to get your business together, man. If I could give everybody one advice out there, you're out there, you're getting LLCs, S Corps, C Corps, things like that. You're starting companies. Start trademarking your name. Start putting LLCs with your actual government name. If your name is Michael Johnson, put Michael Johnson LLC. If you want to know why I say that, because Your name is the most important thing, and you should always be paid off for it in every single way in everything you're doing. I don't want to get into that because I'm gonna drag this video out, but you gotta protect yourself when you're doing contracts. And just like if you're going to get a job out there, you should negotiate your value, right? Let's put the famous people aside right now. You should put yourself and your value first before anything. So if you out there, you getting a job, right? Let's just say, for instance, they're offering you $20, right? And you know you value at least 25, 28, maybe even close to $30 an hour, right? Me, you should negotiate that. You know, you should never take less than what your worth is. And again, it goes back to those celebrities that we spoke about and stuff like that, and how they put themselves in a bad position. Might not be today, but their business wasn't right. You know, you didn't have great entertainer lawyers that could look at these contracts, go over, explain that to you. When this job is done, years to come, this is what you'll be looking at. You know, everybody just looking for the moment. So if somebody say, hey, we're gonna offer you $1 million to do this role, right? But not thinking about 20 years later, are you still going to generate money? I would have to say, when it comes to sneakers, you know, a lot of people own Jordans. Jordan just released some pair of sneakers, and I was seeing lines, I was seeing videos on TikTok that's ridiculous, because people are just waiting on lines for some sneakers that's worth nothing, that they keep revamping and keep selling to poor people, right? Like I was at one time, and like other people I know. And it's just mind-blowing. I would have to say one of the smartest athletes, I would have to say, excuse me, is Allen Iverson. Now, did Allen Iverson ever win a NBA champion? No, not at all, right? But he's very smart when it came to his sneakers. Why? Look it up. Again, everything I'm telling you, go look it up. He made sure that he knew Reebok made millions of dollars off him. So even though they was giving him all this upfront money, he was wondering, like, man, I basically built Reebok, you know, when he came out with his sneakers. I remember back in the days, I mean, I bought multiple Iverson sneakers. And people were spending a lot of money. And his last negotiation with them, he made sure that when it was time for him to retire, they was going to have to pay him out a lump sum. So now, when Iverson turns 55 years old, just to sum it up, I don't want to go through it all, he gets a lump sum of check for millions and millions of dollars. He put together a retirement that Reebok agreed to. Ain't no other athlete have done that. None. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, nobody. You know, when they retire, whatever they made for the sponsorship through Nike and all that, that's done and over with. They will not still be getting checks. They will not get lump sums of $5, $10, $20, $30 million once they turn 55 years old. So he negotiated that age with his lawyers and stuff like that. Reebok agreed for that big lump sum. You could go back and look it up. You can see how much he's going to get once he turns 55. So today in my book, he is the smartest athlete I ever seen in my life, because I never even heard of something like that. But again, man, go check out the Dawn Robinson story. I mean, I love their music. I love the Envo music. Hold On. It was so many songs that they came out with, man. They was a great group. And definitely break my heart to see a person like that living out her car when she made so much money and traveled the world. You know, she should be in a better position. She should have did better investments. But, you know, everybody got to make their own decisions in life. Again, I just wanted to bring that to y'all. You know, I'm out here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to finish off my calisthenics and stuff like that, man. I just wanted to bring this video to y'all. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'm up out of here. Peace. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. Health always come number one, no matter what. Get some health insurance. Get some life insurance. Peace.